Hi folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out the board game Brix. It's for 2 players, ages 7 and up, and the average play time is about 10 to 15 minutes. Now, as far as the components are concerned, you've got all these little blocks here. This is what the box insert looks like. Pretty simple stuff. The pieces go in here, and some extras go right here. This is what the box cover looks like. Pretty nifty. Now, as far as how the game is played, there's 3 different ways to play. 2 beginner variants and 1 advanced variant. This is sort of like Connect 4 in the sense that you're trying to get 4 in a row. And each of the game variants have the same goal. You're trying to get 4 in a row. Now, what's different is what you're trying to get 4 in a row of. In game 1, or variant 1, one player chooses a color blue, and then the other player chooses the color orange, and they're trying to get 4 in a row of that particular color, of their color. The other game variant, that's also the beginner level, players either choose an X or an O. So let's say player 1 chose the X and player 2 choose the O. They're trying to put the blocks down in such a way to where they get 4 in a row. Of an X or an O. That's again the second way to play. The advanced way to play is that a player gets both a color and a shape. So you've got 2 things to think about while you're putting pieces down. The general gameplay is this. A player will take one of these blocks from the general pool here. They'll go ahead and put it down. And by the way, the blocks can only go 8 across, so that's just a stipulation there. And now the second player might go something like this, and the first player may do something like this. Let's say that player 1 is both blue and has the circle, so he might do something like this. But he's keeping in the back of his mind, you know what, I'm setting up my opponent now because he's orange and X, so he could possibly get 4 in a row as well if he's not careful. Alright, so now the second player might do something like this. And when placing pieces, you can't place them diagonally, they have to lay flat. So let's say that orange / circle does something like that maybe. And now blue might do something like, he doesn't want to set up his opponent, so he might do a circle here. I don't know, that would still give him 3 in a row there. So as you can see, setting up your opponent is pretty easy to do. And players will continue taking turns. Again, you can go up to 8 across. You can do something like this. So as long as it's flat, and players will go back and forth like so until someone gets 4 in a row of their color or of their shape. Now, it's very possible that players will run out of pieces before that happens. If that happens, let's just say for the sake of argument that we've reached the top and no one's made 4 in a row of whatever. You're going to go ahead and remove a piece from the wall and place it somewhere else, so that and in the hopes of getting 4 in a row. If you happen to knock the wall over on your turn, you automatically lose. And that is the gist of Brix. Again, I didn't cover everything in the rule book, and this is an example of the rule book, by the way. But that's the gist of it. Again, 8 across, and again, 4 in a row, something like this. Got 4 X's going like that. That would be 4 in a row, and that player would win the game. And that's basically it. Again, if you've played Connect 4, you'd be very familiar with this, but in the advanced game, you've got to think, okay, I've got a color and a shape, so I got to make sure I'm not setting up my opponent while setting myself up for victory. What did I think of Brix? Well, it's pretty cool. It's 20 bucks on Amazon, so it's a fair price for all the components that you're getting here. It's a great abstract game. I like Connect 4. Connect 4 is one of those simple yet simplistically complicated games, in the sense that you think it's easy to play, but when you're actually playing against someone that knows what they're doing and can think ahead, you've also got to think ahead and prevent your opponent from setting you up to put something down so that he can later then get 4 in a row. Well, it's the same thing can happen here, just with a greater variation. So as an abstract game, this is fantastic. 7 and up, it's only for 2 players, that's the downside, but games happen so quickly that you can switch it out you know, between family members if you have more than 2 playing. So Brix, excellent game, highly recommended. Again, 20 bucks on Amazon. On my official website, not only do I have a quick article linking this game, but I also have an Amazon box on the right sidebar. You can search for it, buy it from there, and you can even throw some money back my way just by buying it. You don't have to spend any extra money. Just by buying the game, I'll get a small commission for recommending the game. So go check out Brix if you like abstract games or if you like Connect 4. So there you go. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.